Thank you for joining me on my masterclass. Now, today we're going to be looking at where we can park our money so we can pack money out, where we can park our money so we can pack money out. Now, again, I'd like to say good morning to my subscribers on the X platform, formerly known as Twitter. You guys support me, and so I prioritize you. Now, if you're not a subscriber on my X, formerly known as Twitter platform, you're not going to be seeing this video on time. You're going to be seeing it about 5, 6, 7, sometimes even 8 hours outside of the publication date. So I encourage you to subscribe to me on the X, formerly known as Twitter platform. It's very easy. Just go on X, search for me at Reno Omogri, and then on the top right hand corner of my profile, you're going to see a subscribe tab. Click on it. Follow the prompts, and easy peasy, lemon squeezy, you are a subscriber. You subscribe to me. You're going to get in every day hot investment tips, shares, cryptos, rates, ETFs, all kinds of investments. You're going to be getting them. And you cannot follow me without getting wealthier. You're going to increase in wealth. But you're also going to be increasing in wisdom because I'm going to be giving you, not for the public, Reynolds nuggets. And finally, you're going to be having one-on-one time with me because I respond to all my subscribers. There's no question that I don't respond to. The only question that I don't respond to is a question you don't ask. The only stupid question is a question you don't ask. So ask me questions. The only thing I ask is that you be courteous because I'm a very courteous person. I'm a very polite person. So my space for my subscribers, I like to keep it very gentlemanly and very, very courteous. So if you ask a question cautiously, if you have a question with a lot of courtesy, I'm going to respond. Now, today, we're going to be looking at what happened yesterday. I told you guys, I said, buy ARM stock. ARM stock. Now, ARM is a British semiconductor company. It was bought by SoftBank in, I think, 2016 for about $32 billion, which is unheard of. And it had the biggest IPO for this year so far. And I told you guys, I said 2 days ago, before the IPO became live, the IPO was live yesterday. I said, look, get this stock as soon as it comes out. It's going to explode. You're going to make money. And the stock came out, it was trading at $51. As at the close of the market yesterday, when the closing bell was rung, the stock was now trading at $63, above $63, almost $64. So that means in less than one day, because the stock did not start trading at the opening bell, it started trading much later. In about a few hours, the stock has appreciated by about 25%. I put in $100,000, so I've made over $22,000. I'm going to be paying taxes. So by the time I pay taxes, maybe my profit might just be about $20,000 on just this stock alone. And I told you guys, I said, invest, invest, invest. I told you long before it went live. And if you listen to me, you made money already. You made money already. For each stock that you bought, you made a profit of almost $14 for each stock that you bought. And it's still going to rise. I believe it's still going to rise today by the time the opening bell is rung in the NASDAQ at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is going to be about 2:30 p.m. if you're in West Africa, in the West African sub-region. If you're in the United Kingdom, the same time. If you're in France, about 3:30, and then if you're in continental Europe, you just adjust the time. So it's going to make money for you. So if you had invested yesterday when it went live, you'd have made a lot of money by now. But then, don't sell. I still think it's going to rise. I still think it's going to rise. But if you are risk averse, then you might want to sell as soon as the opening bell rings, and then you get your profit. But I think, and this is an opinion, it's not a statement of fact, it's not a guarantee. These are risk assets, so you can't give guarantees. What you can do is that you can give projections. And I'm giving you my opinion on what the projection is going to be. I think it's going to rise. If you ask me, I think that the stock is going to settle somewhere around $68, maybe between $67 and $70. And that means that we're all going to be making a lot of money. So even if you didn't buy yesterday, you can still buy, in my opinion. This is my opinion. If you buy now and the stock falls, you're going to lose money. So it's not a guarantee. This is my opinion. I think you can still buy. And then additionally, if you want to buy the stock, if you are in the West African sub-region, you can buy using apps like Chaka, Bamboo, Trove. If you are in, because I've got a lot of my subscribers in East Africa, you can use eToro. You can use eToro. If you're in Europe, you can also use eToro. If you're in continental Europe, you can use eToro. If you're in the United Kingdom, you can use Robinhood. Robinhood is a very good app, as well as eToro. If you're in the United States, you can use TD Ameritrade, which is my recommended app for you to use. So go ahead and invest in that investment. Now, for crypto, I told you guys, I said, look, Bitcoin Cash is going to come back. A lot of you were upset. I got some of your DMs. A lot of you were upset. Look, I said this. It's based on indexing. I'm not giving you my hunch. giving you indexing, and indexing is telling us that Bitcoin Cash is going to rise back up. And you know what? Yesterday, overnight, or rather, not yesterday, I mean, in the early hours of this morning, Bitcoin Cash exceeded our expectation. I told you guys it was going to rise to 220. It went above 220. And that's why I tell you guys to set a stop order. If you have set a stop order, then you've made money. But if you didn't set a stop order, obviously you were asleep and then it got to that price and it went beyond it. Right now, it's falling back to 216, which you can still sell. It's above 216, which you can still sell and make your money, because that was the region, around the region that some of you bought. However, it might still rise again. We cannot say exactly when. So if you're risk averse, you can sell now. The other thing is, if you're holding on to Aragon, just hold on to it. Aragon is still going to hit the price I told you it was going to hit, at least $4.30. So hold on to your Aragon. Don't spend my life, and as long as I'm awake, because if I'm sleeping, I can't give you an alert. I will give you an alert on when to sell Aragon. Now, if you've watched this, you got a question arising from this, and you're a subscriber, go to the subscriber tab, ask your questions, and I'll respond to it. If you're not a subscriber, put your questions under this video. My staff are going to be on to me, and I'll do my best after having responded to my subscribers to come to you. This is Apostle of Prosperity and Democracy. God bless you.
But Reno travels all around the world. I hope you get inspired about what you see. Apostle of greatness, Reno is a master. Only one man against the whole world in large. Fighting with the monsters, poverty I can't stand. That's why Reno is